What's up? Sorry. What's up, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube? Megatron797 here, and in the power of the internet. So I cleaned my room from last night. It took me for a couple hours to do this, and I organized my shelf. You got Panic Pete over there. You got my Rubik's Cube. You got the little Freddy's. Freddy Fazbear, like the 10th anniversary Freddy Mystery Mini, or the duck, the duck version of it. It's the same as the FNF, same as the Freddy Fazbear Funko Goat Cart, sort of like that. Then I got Skeletor right there, and then I got Jumbo right there, right next to the Transformers thing, like the Transformers figurine. Then Bowser's right there, and right behind Skeletor, and then you got Knockout, and then right beside Knockout is the Starscream on the throne, right there in the middle shelf and the first shelf. Sorry, as I was saying, I only put Dog Pound, Fish Face, Shredder. In the back you can see was Tiger Claw and Stockman Fly. Then these are my SpongeBob collection. I got the SpongeBob collector set, and then I got SpongeBob little plushie. Except I can't even find Patrick. Anyway. I was trying to find Patrick. Then I got little finger puppets. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy. Right there in the middle, you can see there's a bat's wing. You can see the tarantula. You can see one of my gags of, the nut, like the mixed nut can, like there's a funny Frank. Then you got Circus Baby as a Cupid. Then Pennywise, Funko Pop. Right there is my Grogu section. You got those are like my Grogu Funko, not Funko, Grogu fidget puppets, Grogu foam holder. The little peep squeaky toy thingy, like Chewie gets his own reaction of it. And you can see my mouse for my laptop. And you can see Grogu cake topper, like a figurine. And then you have like a puzzle piece, not Funko. I got a little confused. Fidget puppet, the blue one. And then I got my Grogu Bitty Boomers. Right there in the bottom, you can see Slinky Dog and Megatron. You can't see in the back. And you can see in the back, my other stuff, my chargers and headphone. My headphone for my tablet. Then there's my tablet, and there's my Galvatron action figure. And don't forget about the music box and the harmonica and my magic 8-ball. And this shelf, I finally fixed it a little bit. I fixed it good. You got my hairbrush, deodorants, my sand jar thingy. Right there, the three of them are my Grogu scrunchies, my Grogu lip balms, like the green apple and the peppermint. I can't find the two of them. And then you got my graduation picture for 2021, and then right beside my graduation picture, it's Noah's graduation picture. And you got that Gotta Go Flamingo. We had this thing back in 2020 when COVID happened, around 5 years now, I guess. And then it had the Echo Dot. Hang on, wait. And then it had this candle. My mom and her fiance got this candle for me when we used to live in a 2-story house in Olive Branch. And there's my microphone. Got it from last January. I bought that with my credit card, with my gift card. And then you have it on top was my Echo Dot 2nd generation. I had that thing at least like maybe about 7 years. I think it's from back in 2018. I was right. It was 7 years now. And on the other shelf, I fixed it with, I drilled it up a little bit. Then you can see a little fox thingy. You can see both the red candles, my my other Grogu lip balm, my FNAF wallet, the Earth thing, my graduation thingy, but I didn't have the paper on it because I totally forgot about. And then you have the glass white cat Breeze. That's Breeze. And then you can see my necklaces in the box, hacky sack, Brianna's album. Right underneath you, that's my picture of my brother. And you can see the gold. Right in this bottom, you see this is like a storage thing, my games, my old headphone, my old microphone I got from years. And these buckets are full of stuff. My Google Home Mini, my Google Home Mini, my Google Home Mini box, other one of right on top, right the second album is One Less Reason, that's Brianna's, and right in the bottom that's my album. My album is Daughtry, because I used to love his song. And these are a lot of my books and magazine. You can see my Freddy Fazbear pen and my Nightmare Before Christmas journal. And you can see right there is my Five Nights at Freddy's novel book, the Twisted one. Then you can see my BTS magazine and my To-Do Plan book. And then I hung up one of my shirts, like my long sleeve, short sleeve, pajama shirts and hoodies, and that's all I have. And then I cleaned the bottom of a closet. You know, I put all of my toys and my plushies in there, including my big Freddy plush. I had to put on my hair just for now. I had to wait. And then I dust the closet, and then I dust top corner from top to bottom. And then I dust the table thing. You know, I dust the lamp too, same as my Google Home Mini. And then I made my futon, like it's more like a bed, but a futon is like a couch or a bed. So I made it myself because I have to fix the blanket. And this is a hoodie. I already folded my hoodie. And then the curtains already. I had to cover the window with the curtain because I had to make sure the wasp doesn't get in the house. Because I don't like wasps. Well, this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. I love y'all very much. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.